the betting, the not so much anymore, is more down to my own fault. I need to get studying again to get the edge back. But yeah, it's a great product. I love the exchange. It's really, in my opinion, one of the better bookmakers, if not the best bookmaker out there.
Right, the second event on the card today is the GTH 50-50 Dash. It's a mirror rated 77 over 1,000 meters, and be an interesting race. I went through it, Dees, and I thought they're few with a chance. I'd like a little bit of honesty, and I thought back on over the 5 furlong, just a guy thing would be a runner for me. How did you see it, Dees?
Yeah, it looks like a very tricky race. Of course, all the racers will have 8 go-to posts. It's 4 from either team. And in this race number 2, Paul, I'll go on the KZN team. And they got number 3, Dandola, number 4, Hooves of Troy. And they have 7, Hampton Court, and 8, which is Blue Eyes. Yeah, most of these horses are low on confidence, Paul. You just have to have a look at the number of days that they haven't won. You know, some go into 4 figures. You know, Hooves of Troy is 1,169 days. The balance are all 3 figures. The only horse in double figures winning late, 26 days, is Hampton Court. The balance are all very low on confidence. So when analyze these 2 horses, Dandola and Hooves of Troy, you know, whilst they haven't won for some time, they seem to be off a mark now that will be competitive, Paul.
Yeah.
And there wasn't much that separated them on that Proud Master form as well.
Tony's had a lot of work with Dandola. A very difficult horse. I've seen it run through flower beds at the races. Yeah, no, it's got baked beans between his ears, Dandola. But it can run. It has got ability. And I know they spent a bit of time with it, and they stretched it out over further. But I think it's an effective horse who would certainly have a chance.
Yeah, I think so. I think 3 and 4 will be popular choices for the first leg of the place accumulator. This horse, just a guy thing, I can see where you're going with him. You know, he seems to be a solid, honest horse, but I don't know how much you can read into him not winning on the turf, Paul, because he's a sick time when all his wins have been on the poly track. He hasn't been the worst on the turf, but we'll see how he goes on the turf. Pacific Winter is a horse that was an absolute speedball, and they tried to settle him, and they seem to be winning the battle of late with number 1, Pacific Winter. So from draw 1, I think he'll be given a chance. Valiente, distance suited. You can go on. Hampton Court, a very good win last time out. Blue Eyes, an interesting runner for me. Whilst he's a one-time winner, he's having his first run for Com Naidu, and prior to this break, you know, which is 2 months, he was in a good space. He looked like he was ready to win. So it's a tough ask here, race number 2, to try and narrow it down. I think players as wide as you can. You may double up or treble up, even if you include 4 horses in the place accumulator. You don't want to go out this leg. But if I have to be pushed for 2 horses in the place accumulator, Paul, I'm going to go 3 and 4.
Okay, I'm throwing in Just a Guy thing. I really like Just a Guy thing, but I agree with you. Your 2 have certainly got good form.
It's Donovan Everett from Cape Racing, and I'd just like to say it's an absolute pleasure to be involved with Intrabet and Cape Breeders in this golf day today here at Pearl Valley. It's fantastic for the industry to see all the relevant stakeholders coming down and having a good time and networking, and it's exactly what the industry needs right now in terms of moving forward and recreating some positivity to take us forward into the next year.